Imagine if I told you there was one simple habit, a single change you could make that would transform your relationships, make you kinder, happier, and enrich your entire life. Would you believe me? More importantly, would you act on it? The surprising truth is that this transformative tool is already at your fingertips. It's reading. Not the functional kind you use to navigate daily life, but the immersive, story-driven experience that takes you deep into another person's mind and world. American astronomer Carl Sagan once described books as time machines, offering the chance to hear the thoughts of people who lived thousands of years ago, their voices whispering directly to us across time. Among the countless habits we cultivate and abandon, reading stands apart as a gateway to unparalleled growth. Yet so many of us underestimate its true potential. As we navigate the forces that shape our brains, trauma, chronic pain, even everyday habits like smoking, there's a parallel discussion to be had about what heals and strengthens us. Reading is one such remedy, capable of profound impact. And it's not just rhetoric, science backs this up. Engaging with stories doesn't just change your mood or broaden your knowledge. It rewires your brain in ways that are measurable and lasting. The beauty of reading lies in its diversity. Whether it's gripping fiction, historical drama, or personal memoirs, the act of diving into a story exercises your imagination. Fiction often gets a bad rap, dismissed as frivolous because it doesn't teach real knowledge. But nothing could be further from the truth. Fiction, in particular, has a unique power to stretch our empathy and reshape our neural pathways. A study conducted in 2013 by two psychologists in New York explored this idea. Participants read passages from various types of books. Some were factual and explanatory, while others were rich in narrative, diving into the lives and emotions of characters. Afterward, they were asked to analyze photos of people with different facial expressions and guess what those individuals might be feeling or thinking. This test, known as theory of mind, measures our ability to intuit the emotions and intentions of others. The results were striking. Those who read character-driven stories were significantly better at interpreting the emotions behind the photos. Their immersion in another person's perspective, even a fictional one, temporarily enhanced their ability to understand the real-world emotions of others. This connection between storytelling and empathy is no accident. Our imagination depends on stepping out of our own experiences, and reading trains this skill with remarkable efficiency. When you see words on a page, your visual cortex processes them, while the language areas of your brain work to understand and interpret their meaning. This collaboration isn't passive, it's a mental workout. Over time, the neural connections strengthened by reading contribute to a healthier, more adaptable brain. Think of it like cross-training for your mind. While watching TV may feel engaging, the mental effort involved in reading far surpasses that of passive viewing. It forces sustained attention, activates multiple brain regions, and builds the neural highways that improve focus, memory, and cognition. Functional magnetic resonance imaging, or fMRI, studies reveal just how intricate this process is. Reading ignites countless neural networks, each one firing, sending signals, and forming new connections. No other activity compares to the mental symphony that occurs when you lose yourself in a book. These effects ripple outward, sharpening your ability to concentrate, bolstering your social awareness, and expanding your capacity for empathy. Reading also shapes the way we communicate. Many people struggle with articulating their thoughts, whether it's during casual conversations or deeper discussions. This often comes down to a limited vocabulary and lack of exposure to varied forms of expression. Language is the tool through which we share our experiences, and without it, our worlds shrink. Books offer an effortless way to expand that toolkit, giving us the words to describe not only the mundane, but the profound. Beyond improving communication, reading fosters the brain's neuroplasticity, its capacity to form new connections and adapt throughout life. Research has shown that this process accelerates with activities like reading, which stimulate growth in synaptic pathways. This strengthens our ability to learn, recall information, and adapt to new challenges. While neuroplasticity is often associated with childhood, reading proves that our brains remain capable of growth and change well into adulthood. Of course, not everyone loves to read, and some genuinely struggle to find joy in it. But the key lies in finding the right book. If fiction doesn't resonate, try memoirs, thrillers, historical accounts, or even whimsical fantasy tales. The genre doesn't matter as much as the experience of being captivated. Experiment with different styles until you find the one that feels effortless, the story you can't put down. When you do, you'll realize that reading isn't just a habit, it's a doorway to a richer, more vibrant existence. At its core, reading is an invitation to grow. It strengthens our minds, enriches our relationships, and broadens our perspectives in ways no other activity can. The best part? It's accessible to almost everyone. All it takes is a little curiosity and the willingness to open that first page. So, the question isn't whether reading can change your life, it's whether you'll let it. Find the book that sparks something within you and see where it leads. Because once you do, you might just find that the story it changes the most is your own.